There's a mine. Oh man, devastating mine there for Free. Looks like he will be able to take it out with the help of the Sonic Storm. Oh, and Sonic Storm finally catching both those tanks, and tanks still remaining and doing damage. So Free basically has no units left. Boxer has everything up to ghosts. We might be seeing some very pimp lockdowns, of course. That could be the other option. Or Boxer maybe just keeping the option alive. I'm not sure if he's going to do anything right now just yet. I haven't seen any sort of use of those ghosts yet, but I can't wait until he uses them, basically. Free trying to set up an expansion at the upper right, and that is probably not going to go up. Boxer's probably going to send a little task force of tanks and vultures, and that should take it down. And the comset is about to burn down. The Korean commentator is still mystified about the ghost. And there are a lot of siege tanks, +1, +2 up for Boxer, and he's still researching on both, so he's going to be ahead in expansions. Free only has +1 attack, and that is not a good harbinger of good news for him. Free sending up one zealot just to pick off the vulture. But I expect Boxer. Basically, I feel Boxer can push out any time and take the game. I think he is waiting for some kind of interesting unit, well, something to do with the ghost to show off a little bit. Basically, show his dominance as the Terran Emperor. That would be my assumption. But oh, looks like that observer goes down. Free going for an attack with the Arbiter now. And perhaps the ghost is just for a lockdown. Maybe he's keeping it in his base to lock down any Arbiter trying to come in. That could be possible also. Here's Free's first person view. You can see how few units he has. I think he's at only 100 food count. I bet Boxer's nearing maxing out at this point. And Free just trying to get an attack on the left side. That's the only place where Boxer is vulnerable at all. But Boxer can just bring that huge force of tanks down, and I don't think there's any way he can finish him off. In fact, he might even be letting Free into this trap here, because that 9 o'clock position is so difficult to ingress and egress out of. Nice stasis by Free, though, catching all those tanks, but I don't think it'll matter, because Boxer just is going to go for a giant counterattack. You see that flood of red Terran units going towards the southeast there, and I think they're all vultures, actually, but no, tanks there also. And this is going to finish off pretty much everything that Free has in his base. This is going to storm all the way to the gateways, and there's absolutely nothing Free can do about that. And once Boxer basically just blocks off this attack, that'll be pretty much over for him. Over for Free, rather. And looks like the Arbiter pushing up might get taken out. No, it doesn't get taken out. And yeah, Boxer is going for the juggler. He doesn't really care at this point. I think the reinforcements from his base will probably pick off all these Dragoons, although Boxer, I think, is taking a little more damage than is warranted. I think he could have kept his units back and just finished off this force, instead of taking a little bit of a risk and perhaps losing another expansion on the way. And this is a little bit, I think, careless by Boxer, getting a lot of units stormed there. Looks like he's forced to send about half of his units back. Of course, he probably will finish off Free's main base anyway, so basically, no matter how much damage Free does, basically, he cannot finish Boxer off, certainly, and he might be able to pick off 2 expansions, but the army is so large, Boxer's army is so large, it just won't matter. Boxer trying to get up another expansion at the upper right. Looks like Free's going to force him to cancel there. And Boxer now sending a reinforcing force back. I think he can just push into the main right now, though, with those tanks. And there's Free with just his remaining straggling force there of about 15 Dragoons and 1 Arbiter and perhaps 2 High Templars left. He's going to need to get some perfect storm to break this, and 1 stasis there, but not catching too much. And yeah, there goes Free's, well, half of Free's force there. DT being produced for Free, and that is just a sign of desperation there. Boxer now pushing into the upper right. This is Free's last new expansion here. Boxer getting a scan off, picking off that DT, and this is going to be pretty much over here. Boxer, unfortunately, not exhibiting any use of the ghost in this game so far. Maybe just getting us a little bit excited for it, but oh, and Free running into mines. That's unfortunate for Free. That's a good game. He's going to have to GG right now. Boxer not even bothering to go into the main base. There's just no way Free can come down with any units, though, to deal with that huge much contain he has of tanks, and once Boxer decides to move in towards the south, they're just basically he's going to have no mining expansions left. I don't know what Free's doing in this game. I think the game was sealed the moment Free lost the fast Reaver Rush against Boxer's fast expand. Really, there's just so little you can do to come back from that. It's a devastating loss. It's almost like a Protoss 5 pool or something like that. When you go for that one base fast tech and you lose your Reaver and your shuttle doing absolutely no damage. I mean, just like a failed 5 pool. It can't recover basically. And yeah, now Free stuck to his main base here. Really, he has absolutely nothing. Oh, he's going for a recall actually. That's what he's going to do with that Arbiter. Trying to get a recall, I think, towards the left side. And Boxer is going to spot this. Maybe that Ghost... Oh, that Ghost is coming in! Oh, and Ghost is going to lock down that Arbiter! Yes, Boxer using the Ghost finally! And that's good game. Yeah, Free can just GG right now. That was pretty good. The Ghost finally comes up with a kill. Actually, that counts as a kill for the Ghost. I guess it counts as like sort of an assist, you know. And yeah, Boxer now facing the counterattack from Free. Free pushing out, but this is going to go absolutely nowhere. All those Zealots are just getting killed before they even reach the tanks. And Free really, I don't know what he's thinking right now. I don't know if he wants further humiliation, because Boxer could certainly not. Well, I don't think Boxer is a cruel person. I think he could certainly go for it if he decides to build a nuclear silo on one of his command centers. That could lead to some more damage to Free's confidence. I don't think he needs that, really. Boxer has the entire map. Free has no expansions, basically. Not a good thing for the Protoss player. Free confined to his own base. I don't know why he's staying. I mean, honestly, like, if you're playing for your team, he's certainly done enough to stay to the end. This is beyond the end here. And, yeah, Free is going to just push forward here with a couple of units, and probably a good game after this. Although maybe he's going to wait until Boxer nukes him. Oh, and Free just looking really unhappy. He knows his team has fought it to an ace matchup. We do have to remember that. And GG coming from Free finally. So Boxer taking the game very well, although I do think part of it was due to Free's incompetence with his Reaver in the beginning, failing in that Reaver rush. But certainly Boxer played very well afterwards, didn't make any mistakes, played solid StarCraft. I won't say it was brilliant StarCraft this time, but certainly solid StarCraft, and showing that, and showing that Boxer is still in the game. Nice little ceremony there. Very athletic looking, actually. And Air Force Ace takes this series against the struggling Hanbit Stars team, showing that certainly while they're not going to make the playoffs this year, they're certainly going to, well, at least not end up last in the rankings. I think he might actually, I don't know if they have a chance of catching up to Hanbit. Perhaps they do, and then they could be 10th place instead of 11th out of 12 in the Pro League. But certainly, it's always a pleasure to watch Boxer. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed commentating this. And if I can find the game, I will be casting Reach versus Choja later on today. So stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for a lot of new commentaries coming up in the final stages of the OSL and MSL. This is Cholera, signing off.